All right, welcome to our Opulent Freedom Lifestyle event. My name's Jana. I'll be hosting the majority of the event tonight, but we're super excited because we've got I think it's only two of them on, two gorgeous girls that are launching their business tonight, so we can't wait to hear from both Sarana and Alex. I had a bit of a mind blank then, but we're really excited to hear from them. Literally what we do is get on here a few times throughout the week and just share an amazing program and product and opportunity that we've come across and we've had really great results with. So for me, I found this amazing program, product and opportunity 2.5 years ago. I was working full-time, trading time for money, which most of us do, work the job, live our life around it. But I'd literally only just gone back to work after maternity leave with my second baby. So I'd actually gone back into a new job too. I'd been promoted from the Australian Defence Force to the Department of Human Services. And I had a lot of commuting and massive hours. So my kids were put in full-time care. So it was 6:30 in the morning to 6 p.m. at night. And I was literally burning that candle at both ends. I'm super holistic. I love fruits and vegetables. I love juicing and I love smoothing, but I started to get really sick. My kids obviously were getting sick. They were bringing home every bug under the sun from childcare. And I was constantly catching that. So my body was constantly playing catch up and just getting super tired doing so. So mentally and physically, trying to be the best mama, the best wife, the best at my job and managing a household, things started to cave in. So something needed to change and I just didn't know what. Between the guilts and me not feeling 100%, it just wasn't right. It wasn't sitting right anymore. So for me, a post came up. It was health, it was wellness, it was whole foods, work on your own terms, just a whole lot of ticks, and it was just pulling me in. Normally, I would just scroll straight past and go, it's one of those, schemes, structures, whatever. But that day, I just was in that mindset that something needed to change, and this was really calling me. So I reached out to this girl I'd never met and watched a video of an event much like this and had a chat with her and asked her 100 questions. And I mean 100 questions. I've owned a traditional business myself, so I had lots of questions around the business because I didn't want to get trapped in another business where I was paying a fortune to buy it and then weekly, monthly, ongoing costs and then massive hours, wages, all those crazy things on top of it. But she said, had you heard of the Juicy Body Transformation, which I hadn't, or Juice Plus prior to this? And that's where I was okay. I was a bit excited because I had actually heard of Juice Plus 3 months prior. I'd been researching it for my husband. Opposite to me, meat, white pasta, potato, white rice. That's all he eats. So massive gap to bridge. And that's what Juice Plus was all about. It had some amazing studies behind it. I knew it'd been around for 40 years. And I thought, wow, there's an opportunity with it. Let's get the family on it. Might as well do the business, get it cheaper. If I got it for free, bonus. If I actually started to draw an income from it, that'd be amazing. So what is Juice Plus? Like I said, it's been around for over 40 years. It's not like our traditional supplements and multivitamins. It's whole foods, all right? It's all about inspiring healthy living around the world and bridging that gap in our diets between what we are eating, what we should be eating, and what we nutritionally require. Our hero product is our fruits, vegetables, and berries in a capsule. Literally, when you take these on a daily basis, you're giving yourself an extra variety of 27 plus fruits, vegetables, and berries. That's huge. Government states we should be having 2 and 3 serves daily, and less than 5% of adults are able to do that, and even staggering more so with the children, less than 2% are able to do that. But science is actually suggesting we need more. With our busy lifestyles, with the oxidated air, depleted fruits and vegetables, we need to have more along the lines of 9 to 11. And that is a huge task for anyone. Even the crazy smoothing, juicing mother of 2 can't get that in each and every day. Life just is too crazy to keep that up. So I love this. This is about bridging the gap, not about replacing a healthy diet in any shape or form. It's about getting you in that beautiful variety, that rainbow, in the cellular nutrition form. So our fruits and vegetables, like I just said, are quite depleted. They're grown in soil here in Australia and New Zealand, very depleted soil. Our farming practices haven't been too great. All right, then they're picked before prime ripening, and that's because that's when we like to eat them. Prime ripening means that's when the last lot of its nutrients has really hit the fruits and vegetables, and we pick it before prime ripening because it tastes better. It tastes crunchy, it's firmer, it's how we like to eat it. It's then put various sprays, waxes and chemicals on it because it's got a long journey to our supermarkets where we purchase it, we wash it, we peel it, we pip it, and then sometimes we cook a lot of those nutrients are therefore gone. For instance, with an orange, 80% of the nutrients is in the peel, and we definitely don't eat the peel. I've had a go at that, and it's not too nice. But I love this because I can read the label. All right, for instance, with the fruit label, you're looking at apple, pineapple, peach, papaya, cherry, cranberry, orange, beet, prune, all beautiful nutrients that all have their own individual nutritional value. But that variety that's specifically picked and put in there works so much stronger in synergy than it does on its own. And that's all that's in there. I can read that. I don't need a dictionary to know what that is. And I don't necessarily get that in my diet each and every day. The other thing about the label is there's no warning label. If you can eat the papaya and the date and the cherry and the peach, this is safe, even if you are pregnant or breastfeeding, which was a massive tick for me because I remember stopping and starting so many things while I was pregnant. And I love it because it is all whole foods and your body recognizes it and goes to work with it, whereas our supplements and our multivitamins before are full of so many synthetic ingredients that our body wasn't always recognizing it. And it would actually excrete what it didn't recognize, and it'd be like that fluorescent wee. You thought you were always dehydrated, and that's literally your body excreting what it doesn't recognize. So that is pretty phenomenal for me. So cellular nutrition, you know, you swallow these on a daily basis, gets into your bloodstream within 3 to 7 minutes, and it goes to work. All right, and what it's going to be for me compared to my son, hubby, yourself, is going to be totally different because we all absorb nutrients differently. If my son ate an apple and I ate an apple, how it's going to go to affect inside my body is going to be totally different to him. So inflammation could show up in so many different ways. It could be as basic as just getting your insides running more opulently, and that's what cellular nutrition is all about, getting in there, getting everything running more smoothly so you've got more energy, you sleep better. It could be in your skin, in psoriasis, eczema, acne, dermatitis. That's the other one I was talking about. It could be in your skin, you know, massive results there. In joint inflammation, arthritis, fatigue, nerve pain, massive there as well. Liver, kidney, you know, as small as even just getting your bowels and all those things running more smoothly as well, which is pretty cool. So obviously when you're pouring that sort of cellular nutrition into your body day by day also, like attracts like, okay? So you pour that beautiful nutrients into your body, you're going to want less of the naughty stuff, less sugar, less salt, less fried foods, and you're going to start wanting more water, more fruits and vegetables, and that's a beautiful thing. So, you know, and they're beautiful. They're not a huge, massive, big horse capsule, all right? In the process of it, in our farms are like 3 generations old. Our fruits and vegetables are grown in that beautiful nutritional soil. They're brought in, they're washed, they're cleaned, they go through a pulping process, but this includes that peel that I talked about before. The peel, the pip, stem, stalk, it all goes in there, all right? So we're not missing out on anything. If anything, we're getting more through this process. And then it goes through a cooling process which turns it into the powder form and into that beautiful capsule. And in there it's all sealed, so no oxygen is going to deplete that in any shape or form. And what I also love is, like I said, it has lots of studies behind it, lots of research. And one of our ongoing studies at the moment is the Kids Eat Free study. So when any adult takes the capsules, they get to sponsor a child for free for 4 years. So definitely a company with a massive heart. And in that study, we're already seeing that kids are pooping better. Everyone loves a good pooping kid. Sleeping better, cognitive behavior, respiratory, and obviously craveability. All right, between the adult and the child, watching them, you know, grow that palate and start to develop more, you know, flavors and textures, it's pretty amazing also. So the kids can either have it in the capsule form if they're a bit older, or they can have it in a chew form. So we've got a great, you know, same powder that goes into the capsules, all right, but it's just joined with some of the natural juices from the fruits and vegetables and all natural plant-based tapioca. So they taste super yum, and your child's getting an extra variety of 17 fruits and vegetables each and every day. That is huge. I feel like a super mum because I know that I'm bridging that gap every day. No matter what I put in their lunchbox, no matter what they're doing with the grandparents on the weekend, as long as they've got those chews with them, I feel like they are set for life. You know, they're not immune to everything, but their immunity is definitely stronger. For my children, it's respiratory. It was a mess before Juice Plus, and it's so amazing now, and skin. So I love having that there, and it just makes me feel like I'm doing the best I can for my children. So that's our micronutrients. Like I said, the oil in the engine, you still got to eat. All right? That's like I said, it's not designed to replace a meal. You know, healthy fruits and vegetables in any shape or form. It's just there to bridge that gap. But we do have these amazing macro powders, our complete powders in chocolate and vanilla flavors. Really, really yummy. I've tried so many different powders, being a bit of a gym crazy person, but these are super yum. And they've got 30 plant-based ingredients, like even broccoli, alfalfa sprouts, radish sprouts, quinoa, chickpea, all in there, and they taste good. Some natural sugar from stevia and sugarcane, equivalent to a banana, but it makes any green smoothie taste great. Vitamin B, vitamin D, complex vitamin B niacin, which is a beautiful mood balancer. So we're seeing massive results also there with anxiety and depression. These are 1,000 times better than toast and coffee in the morning. They're great for you to keep in your handbag when life just isn't, you know, going to plan, and you normally would resort to convenience or takeaway. So they're great to keep in there. They're great for 3 p.m., you know, for the kids after school, or for you for your sugar fix. And they're great for pre and post workout with that natural protein in there, good fats, carbohydrates, all jam-packed into a yummy smoothie. So they're awesome. Then there's just one more gap that Juice Plus felt that they needed to bridge, and something we've been resorting to fish for many years, and that's omega. And fish don't even generate the omega themselves either, so they've been resorting to algae. So what Juice Plus has gone about doing is skipping the middleman, so leaving the fish behind, letting them grow and populate in the ocean and come back. They've gone straight to the algae, along with sea buckthorn, raspberry seed oil, tomato seed oil, pomegranate, and safflower, all in a beautiful, convenient capsule. All right, so that's your heart health, brains, eyes, joint inflammation, skin, again, and also great for pregnancy. So we've had these for just over 2 years. This took them a while to do that. It was a bit more complex creating this one, and even how the capsule is sealed is very different to the other capsule, because it can't be any heating involved with this one. So they're beautiful. We're seeing huge results there, again, with eyes, cholesterol, pregnancy, lots of cool things coming out of this as well. And that's it. That's all our products. We've only got 4. And like I said, it's just there. It's about bridging the gap between what we're eating, what we're deficient, what we really require. But we do have an amazing program to work in with that, because a lot of people want to make that health change. They just don't know how to. They want to create some cool meals and plan, but they don't know how to. So we had an amazing team get together from all shapes of life, really, but headed by the wonderful Kira Westwick. Kira's a nutritionist. She's a mother of 2. She was actually runner-up on MasterChef 2014. She's an absolute foodie, constantly pouring more and more into this program. And when you take Juice Plus just once, you get to be a part of this program for free for life. And we've got over 7 ebooks at the moment, over 250 odd recipes from Kira herself, another 800 odd recipes in the private group. It's all online. And it's, you know, it's not a strict diet. That's what I love about it. It's not about all these things you can't take, all right, or shouldn't be eating, or shouldn't be doing this. It's all the healthy recipes are actually things that you normally want and crave, but the healthy version of it. There is a gourmet cleanse. There's a detox. We've got an 8-week shred, which gets amazing results. We've got something for the kids. We've got chocolate. We've got treats. And there's even a beautiful guide for the men with Father's Day coming up, which is great. It's actually my favourite. It's like the barbecue ebook, and I really like that one. But yeah, it's all there to help you meal plan, prepare, and then the support. You know, you're a part of that group for life, so you've got support there, and your ups and downs, you know, making variations, sharing other recipes, and, you know, there is your accountability, which is pretty amazing. So to bring that all to life a little bit, I'm just going to see who's on and see who will be able to share their product story. So I think Charlotte, where is she? Oh, she's on there. She's going to share how Juice Plus came into her life, what amazing results she's had so far, and why she loves sharing it.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, cool. Oh, cool. I'm just checking that I'm clear. Hey, Juice Plus came into my life in January of this year. I answered a post about our shred, which is part of the JBT program. And I was really, really excited to kind of change my life. I'd had so much poor nutrition poured into me from having my kids. I was living on toast and coffee. I'm a mum of now 3-year-old twins, and I was so shattered, and I was struggling with postnatal depression. I was looking for a way to kind of get back to my healthy self. So I was a 5 times a week gymmer, long distance runner. I had a high level of fitness. I had a high level of kind of high value in what I put in my body and how I ate. And I got pretty hooked on carbs and sugar. So after having the kids, I kind of took some time to recover and get better. And then this came across my lap, and it was logical to me. Whole Foods, why not? Like, for within about 4 days of taking my Juice Plus product, and I started on the trio plus the omegas, and I did get some shakes, and I was blown away. I went from feeling so tired and like I couldn't even string coherent kind of thoughts together to being able to function really well. And I talk about feeling more stabilized in my mood and feeling more positive and energized. I quickly learned that it was actually not, that was just the beginning. I've gone on to have like clearer skin. My hair is growing at miles a minute, stronger nails, brighter eyes. And I've also better periods and also just an overall sense of wellness that I hadn't had in what felt like such a long time, and really was. Since then, it's now we're August, I've been able to get my head around kind of changing my eating, because that's taken a little bit longer. And the JBT program's been really helpful with that. I don't cook separate meals for my kids. They're on the chews. They sleep like angels. They hardly get sick, and when they do get sick, it's gone within a few days. They eat everything I eat, and we are eating whole foods. I would probably say about 80 to 90% of the time. We are loving the program, and I have been on the current shred, and I have managed to lose now 6 kilos, so I'm feeling pretty good. For me, the overall kind of the winning kind of thing for me has been a massive shift in my mental health. I've struggled with depression since I was probably 16 years old. I'm now 34, and I've always managed to kind of dig myself out of depressive relapses with healthy eating and exercise. This time round, it was really different. I had, all those postnatal hormones thrown into the mix, and a massive shake up to the way I live my life just by being a parent. And for me, I'm now 8 months down the track. I'm now med-free and managing my depression and my mental health through the way I eat and the exercise I'm doing. That didn't happen overnight. It was a very long process, but I'm feeling awesome for it. And I actually am sharing a lot around how the healthy eating and the importance of fruits and vegetables are in your daily life, to help other people like me. Because if you can just eat well, then you're going to be doing so much better for yourself and healing yourself from the inside out. So yeah, love it.
You're a rock star. You're getting, the more and more you share it, the more and more I just can see the results in just your determination and what you've already done. So well done, and thank you so much for sharing.
Thanks, Jana.
So honestly, everybody's results are very, very different from one person to another. So for me, I'll be on the product forever purely for my children with their respiratory issues that cleared up with Juice Plus. But for me, I had a bulge disc at my L5, along with a bit of a wobbly knee from all my netball and weightlifting. And for me, that went about the 6-month mark. And this used to be a sciatic nerve that used to run all down my left side and it would just wear me out, because it was just constant pain all day long. And for that to go, for that inflammation to be reduced and no longer have that sciatic nerve, that was massive. A couple of other things was IBS, and my skin was terrible. I used to pack so much makeup on each and every day I went to work to hide behind the acne that I had, hormonal acne, and it was just horrendous. And I was pouring myself with water and fruits and vegetables daily. I just needed that little bit more just to get that all sorted, which was pretty huge. But for my dad with the joint inflammation, for the gentleman with fibromyalgia in the next street, you just don't know what this can be for people and what it can do for their health, which is why we love it and we love sharing it. It's just really basic. It's really simple: fruits, vegetables, and berries in a capsule. All right, and look, it's the fact there's nothing synthetic, nothing artificial is pretty cool also. So before we hear from the beautiful girls that are launching tonight, I'm just going to touch on, there is 3 of the girls launching tonight too. I only mentioned 2 earlier. The skepticism that comes around the business. Like I said, I owned a traditional business beforehand, so when I kept seeing these cool opportunities pop up, I kept scrolling past them. But, the more and more I've learnt about it since doing so, and the fact that I have replaced my full-time government wage income, and it's all on my terms and there isn't one person sitting crazy at the top, really just signifies, my journey so far, and that what I'm doing is the right thing for me. When you look at traditional business, we've all got their CEO at the top. When you think of your big supermarkets, your big companies over in New Zealand or in Australia, they've all got their CEO. They've probably got board of directors, maybe state managers, area managers, site managers. If you're thinking about the supermarkets, they've all got their beautiful people there stocking the shelves, putting your shopping through for them. And they might start there. They might start at a position higher or so if they've had previous experience. But these guys that start here, they're normally doing it around other things, around study or around life, just a bit of extra income or a bit of experience ready for the next job. So some of them may be not career driven, but some of them will be. And to get to that next position, they've got to keep upskilling. They need to elbow and kick, make sure that they're the stronger person ready for that next position. And sometimes it's not what you know, it's who you know to get that next position. When I transferred over from the Navy to Department of Human Services, I came into this middle section here, and I was responsible for all these people underneath me. The money was amazing. These guys didn't like me because I took the position from them. You know what I mean? And, not only did I take their position from them, but I was now telling them how to do their job better, or, working out their holidays, approving their holidays and so forth. So it was quite horrible, and there was no work-life balance. That was the biggest thing. Me and hubby were taking turns of taking holidays to be with our kids. So we literally were getting no time together. I was doing massive hours, and the chances of me still, cruising up this ladder we're okay. I might get to maybe this role here, but the chances of these 2 roles in the government was never going to happen, That would be government in this one, and that would be the MP. In, this business would be CEO and the board of directors. I'd need to be in this business for 40-odd years to get up to those sort of ranks. And do I actually want that position? Do I want the stress of that? I don't know if I would really be happy to take that on when I've got children and maybe then grandchildren possibly coming on in the future. What I loved about this structure, and this is what I got really quickly compared to my restaurant, when I was the only person up the top, taking all that pressure of, looking after the staff, making sure that someone was there to open the restaurant and all those beautiful things, is there isn't one person sitting pretty in our structure. We all come into this business for a one-off join-up fee of $172.50 a year to cover our liability, insurance, and our virtual office. And this was crazy to me because I'd spent a fortune on traditional business. I thought, how come it's so cheap? But literally, we come in as this virtual franchisee. We do have various promotion levels also. But what I love about this is when we come in as a virtual franchisee, whether we're the CEO or some mad scientist or the MP from previous past, we all start here and someone links arms with you. They look after you, they sponsor you, they nurture you, they show you what they've done so far and help you step by step get to the next promotion and so forth. So if you are just after getting your product for, for free or for cheaper, they'd show you how to do that, share it with a couple of people and so forth. If you wanted to get $500 a month, again, they'd map that out, show you and guide you on how to get to that next position. If you wanted $2,000 per month, again, the same thing. But what happens here is we all get that opportunity to get to the top position, which is called NMD. And up here, there is no limit to how many people can get to that top position. All right? And once you get there, there isn't a set pay either. You can keep growing as wide and as big as you like with this business just by helping people with their health and creating that freedom lifestyle. So we all get the chance to build our business all the way up to the top if we want. There is no pressure on us month to month on what we create and what we do with this business, but there's amazing money on the table if we do, try to build wide and strong at the beginning to try and get to some of those levels. What I was a bit stuck on was, because I'd come from the Defence Force with a secret clearance, I hadn't been using social media. And I'd had 2 babies, so I wasn't that keen to either, to be honest. But the girl that showed me the business was Lauren. She showed me how to share it with a few friends and family. A few people from the gym and from work jumped on the product, which was great. But after I started using social media and reaching out to a few more people, I found a few gorgeous people that wanted something else in their life. My bestie, Lynn's, had 5 people she wanted on the product. She just wanted it cheaper, so it made sense to jump on board. Catherine, 2 months in, had huge results. She shared that on social media and it went viral. Wanted me to respond to all these people, and I said, how about I show you how to, and you get your product cheaper? And then I had Steph. Steph was like the love bug. She couldn't believe we hadn't heard about this sooner, and she just wanted to share it with more people. I showed these girls exactly what Lauren had showed me. Find a few friends, family, mums, people that you thought could genuinely benefit from this, and they too had the same thing happen. They found people that wanted their product cheaper, wanted a shoe fund to go shopping, wanted a holiday fund, wanted to just to pay for the groceries, get a haircut without asking hubby, basic things, and the same thing happened to them. They did teach to teach, and it just started sprouting out like this, like popcorn, all very organically, naturally, just because they cared enough to show a few people. Who did Lauren know at the beginning? She didn't even know me. All right, I found her on social media, and since then, this beautiful team has just exploded, all on different journeys, doing their own thing, sharing an amazing program and product. So now for the exciting time, I'm going to find the girls, and they're going to launch tonight and share how Juice Plus came into their life, what results they're looking forward to with the product, and why the business makes sense to them. I'm going to grab Charlotte first, because she's first on my screen. How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Great. So do you remember those 3 questions I just said?
Yep.
Take it away.
So I came across Juice Plus probably a few years back. My cousin started on it, and she lost a significant amount of weight. And she just got healthier and healthier and just started living life every day. But so I was on Facebook maybe about a week or so ago, and it popped up on my newsfeed from one of my friends. So over the past 2 years, I've gained lots of weight. My health has been pretty poor. So I thought I'm just going to take a chance and ask my friend if she can give me some advice, some nutritional advice. So the following week, I signed up to the gym. So she's a personal trainer there, and she highly recommended it to me. And I just really, really wanted to make a change, start eating healthy again, and hopefully lose some weight. So benefit for Juice Plus for me, I'm a student at uni, so I don't have a lot of money. So that's probably another main reason that I want to start doing Juice Plus as well. So yeah. Beautiful.
So student, and what is it you're studying?
Health science.
So this makes a lot of sense to you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
it's kind of like drawn. It's like it finds you. It's like it traps you down, and then this is what you should be doing. But while you're studying, you're definitely tight to earn money and look after your health. So this sort of brings it all together for you.
Mm-hmm.
So congratulations, Charlotte. We're super excited for you and look forward to following your journey and seeing where it takes you.
Cool. Thanks, Jana.
You're welcome. And now I'm going to grab Alex, and Alex is going to share the same, how Juice Plus came into her life, what exciting things she's looking forward to with her results, and why the business made sense to her.
So Juice Plus I found on Facebook on one of Charlotte's, I think Charlotte shared it, and yeah, I got in touch with her and Stacey, and they were talking me through it, and I thought I may as well give it a go. Didn't really have much to lose at that point. yeah, so exciting things. I'm looking forward to getting a lot healthier because I've been living off like 2-minute noodles and like frozen veggies and stuff for a long time just because it's cheap. And then at work we get free fries, so that's what I've been living off. But I need to start trying to get healthier because over the winter I get sick like so much. So hopefully this will help. So I've been on them for maybe like a week or so now, and it's already like I'm already starting to feel not so tired by the nighttime. Usually like it gets to like 3 or 4 and I'm like exhausted, I'm ready for bed. But it's like 9 o'clock now and I'm still wide awake, so I'm doing well.
Beautiful in the business?
So it's hoping it'll like get all my stuff for cheaper, and then also be good to make like a bit of extra money on the side as well.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
Awesome, that's amazing. And so is this like a takeaway restaurant that you're working in?
It's like a cafe.
Yeah, it's really hard, isn't it, with all those temptations there? So this is really good because obviously we're not all about the nose, so it's really good to have that there as the buffer between your life. And I reckon your goals are going to change heaps once you've got that extra income coming in. What this could be for you travel-wise or whatever, it just opens up some much more opportunities for you. So congratulations, Alex. We can't wait to see what comes for you next for this journey, and we'll be watching.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And now I'm going to grab Sarona, and Sarona's also going to share the same.
Oh, hello everyone. I discovered Juice Plus. I saw an ad on Facebook, and it was Sana. I don't know if everyone knows her, but what attracted me was she spoke about the freedom to be with her children and as well as earn income. And for me, I'm currently working full-time, and I'm finding it really hard to just be like at stuff like assemblies. They got their sports carnival coming up, things like that I can't even be at. And I thought, well, I'm going to give this a go because the benefits of it is I'll get to introduce healthy foods to my boys because, they love their fish and chips and McDonald's. Just like mum. But yeah, I'm hoping to get, fit and healthy and feel good, about who I am and where I'm at the moment. So I'm hoping. But my goal is to earn an income and to be that parent that's present, for their children, and as well as share, because I know from my background, especially being Polynesian, we love food. We eat food. It's not like this, it's like that. We love our food. So even if we could eat like that, but eat healthy, like probably more better stuff, I think we will benefit from it also. I'm looking forward to the journey. I'm excited. And hello to Sienna and Francis, if you're still online. I don't know if you are.
It's still there. Well done. And exciting things. Like honestly, the program plus the products together, it's a big shift for a lot of families, and what we can do, taking that out to the community or out to our families first, pour into us, into our families, into the community, is pretty massive. So we're excited to follow you and your journey along as well with your little ones, and hopefully you'll get some of that time back and you can be more present in their life going forward. Awesome. Congratulations. Alrighty. Cool. Now I'm just going to touch on a little bit of the fun stuff, and that's the money, because a lot of people come into this opportunity and they want to know, right, how do you get paid? How does this all work? We can share this in over 29 countries. So I definitely think this business is disguised as a business, but it's more along the lines of a personal development journey or relationship avenue. This is, you can definitely make friends all over the world and then be able to go and see them, which is pretty amazing. But here in Australia and New Zealand, we're on the same business plan, which I love. I feel like I'm really connected with New Zealand between my father and my family. So to be able to build a business between the two is pretty amazing. And we're on the same structure. So we get paid 3 ways. We get paid in retail profit. We get paid in commission, which builds up what we call our residual income. So this is there constantly growing bit by bit in the background, month by month, as you share this amazing program and product with more people. Listen, help, see where you can, really make an effect or an impact with an amazing program and product. But what we like to talk about is the bonuses. We have some amazing bonuses. I'm just going to touch on some of them tonight, and these are here as an incentive to help you grow strong at the beginning, like I mentioned earlier. We start off as a virtual franchise, but our goal is to help you get DVF in your first 30 days. If we help you do it in your first 10, Juice Plus will throw you an extra bonus of $100 along with your retail profit and commission. But the first bonus that's on the table is a $400 bonus for senior direct virtual franchise. It probably means you've introduced the business to maybe 1 or 2 people. So you could be building this with family, with friends, with new friends, which is really beautiful, and really keep connected that way. But what happens also here is the teacher bonuses can start to take effect. So the teacher who's helping you get there and guide you, your sponsor, they also get a $400 bonus for helping you get there, which is pretty awesome. The next one is a $600 bonus. That's for sales coordinator. You probably introduce the business to maybe 3 to 6 people. And that's a $600 bonus for the teacher also. At SSC, this is where things really do start to change. You probably introduce the business to sort of 6 to 12 people. You probably got about a 30 odd underneath also there. So you're really starting to create that niche and really find people who are attracted to what you're doing. They're seeing what you're doing. They're seeing your amazing health. They're seeing the exciting lifestyle you're creating, and they want to jump on board with you. That's a $1,200 bonus for you and a $1,200 bonus for your teacher. And to bring that to life a little bit more, other than my amazing story, is to grab Stacey, and Stacey's going to share how Juice Plus came into her life, what exciting things have happened so far, and what she's looking forward to in the exciting, very near future.
Thanks, Jana. Hi, everyone. So Juice Plus came into my life just like everyone else. I saw a post on Facebook, and I decided to touch base with the person and pretty much question what it was. I had a really good chat with them, and I found out a little bit more about the opportunity behind that, and I ran scared. I went, nah, can't do it, don't know how to sell, don't know many people, what if I fail? And I pushed it aside. And in October last year, I noticed that my antenatal mum was doing it and doing the business, and I got serious FOMO, fear of missing out. So I pretty much jumped straight onto it, knew I just wanted to do it. I was like, nah, she's not succeeding if I'm going to be sitting here regretting doing something like this. So I said to myself, I'd give it a year. And 10 months down the track, I am supporting my family free with no solo parent benefit, which is fantastic because now I'm a single mum of twins. I don't have a partner anymore. And 10 months down the track, I have been able to do that. So that's my excitement so far. I love the business because I can share it with people. It's really like a big mums group, and when you have babies and stuff like that, you lose yourself, and I have lost myself, and I've got myself back, the person who I was before I had babies. So, and I loved that person, and I was such a positive, spiritual kind of holistic person anyway. I lost that when I had babies, and it was just all about them and all about nothing else really much. The exciting things that the things I'm looking forward to, are pretty much the business has paid for me to go to our 90-day conference in October, which is fantastic. Just a little bit of an incentive from my uplines to push myself to do that. But I'm really excited about that because that's only going to grow me even more and grow my team even more. the cool other things that I'm looking forward to is pretty much saying yes to more, taking my kids to the coast for the weekend to see their great-grandparents who are in their 90s and fit and healthy, taking my kids on a camping trip in summer, and just pretty much saying yes to more instead of, no, we can't afford it this week, we're just going to sit here and watch TV. No, we can't afford it, we can't do that. I don't want that life for them, and to teach them about health and nutrition and good food instead of chips and fish and, cheap food that I would have had to stay and stick to because that's what all I could have afforded. So, these guys had a roast vegetable salad with feta and aioli the other night, and they're 2. So that was a huge accomplishment for me. So, yeah, fantastic. I love it, and I would never give it up for the world.
And now she's going to have to get a passport and start travelling the world.
Yes.
And without her babies. Very exciting. Cool. So that's just one story. And like I said, we do attract a lot of the mamas. We attract the students. We attract the retirees. We attract the healthy people, the people that haven't been so healthy, the people that want to shop, the people that just want their product cheaper, the people that want to bring their husbands home from FIFO. It's just really different for everyone. For some people, it's just money. Just money is more options, more, time to say yes to more, and then maybe start saying no to the things you don't necessarily want to do. It's pretty cool that way. The next one's QNMD. All right, you've probably got a team of 100 to 200 now underneath you, and that's a $1,500 bonus for you and a $1,500 bonus for your teacher. I'm just going to touch on this just quickly because don't be scared by those numbers. Like I said, you probably only brought on maybe 20 or so yourself. But in saying that too, you teach these guys to stay hot on your heels. They become leaders as well, just like Stacey. Now she's got her own whole leg there that don't necessarily need me as much anymore. So you detach and then start helping more and more people. You can grow this out to the thousands of people by helping other people create leaders. It's not a really scary business at any shape or form. It's really, really easy. Lots of processes and scripts and everything there to help and guide you. It's just fruits, vegetables and berries in a capsule, which is pretty amazing. The top position, NMD, National Marketing Director, the top one, only you get that $3,000 bonus because your teacher's earning way too much and you yourself are on about $100,000 a year. That's just starting there. All right, you can keep it there and just water and feed and weed that, or you can keep growing and growing and growing as far and as wide as you possibly would like to, because obviously money is energy, and what you can do potentially with more money can be massive, whether it's just, again, yourself, your family, your community, charity, whatever it is you want to do. This is an amazing avenue to do so. But, like I said, it's not all about business. You might purely just want to take care of your health, when why wouldn't you with an amazing product and program? So a massive thank you to those who jumped on and supported some of the girls tonight. Massive congratulations to Charlotte, Alex and Serona, and thank you to the girls who shared. If we didn't get all your questions answered, please make sure you reach out to whoever invited you to take a look at this, whether it's live or in the recording, and get those questions answered, because if you're anything like me, I'm sure you still have plenty. Thank you again for jumping on, and hopefully we'll see you all again.